Frankie, it's the day after Thanksgiving. You got leftover things. What are you gonna do? You're gonna make a BoxMac. Let's say you're in a really rich household, the kind of household that would have an 8-ounce pack of Brie, a container of mascarpone cheese, and cranberries. Let's say you're in that house.
And instead of just making the after Thanksgiving sandwich,
yes,
you think BoxMac.
Make yourself.
There's no stuffing in this, though.
Not a bit.
The stuffing is the best part of Thanksgiving, and everybody knows it.
So I went looking for ideas of how to use cranberries together with macaroni and cheese.
Massachusetts staple.
I'm not sure how, like, if in the fall in other places you can buy bagged cranberries like this. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Comment below.
Please make the comments all about cranberries.
Yes, every comment I'd like to see at least one mention of cranberries. Thank you. Even if it's something like, you're as delicious as cranberries, John. You know, this is...
John is sexy and cranberries.
I'll allow it this week if you mention cranberries.
You know, there's those Ocean Spray commercials where it's dudes walking through seas of cranberries.
And that's our area. That's Cape Cod.
Yeah. They're trying to convince you, buy 2, freeze 1.
They really want to
upsell you on their own packaging.
And then you throw it out later. So let me go over the basic ingredients here. This is double cream Brie. We're not going to use the rind. We're going to cut the rind off. We've got mascarpone. I've already got shredded a block of Cabot Vermont sharp cheddar.
Hey, Cabot.
Hey, Cabot! I hate that guy.
We've got a little Kobe Jack to put on top. That's going to be our finishing cheese. Yeah, I've got some turkey that I've been sous videing. We'll talk about that in a sec. I'm going to use classic elbows today, Frankie.
Kind of a small one, if I may say so.
They don't actually make elbows in a larger size that I could be able to find, so...
What about pipettes?
Look, I wanted to do the classics, all right?
All right, you've really...
This is the way it is.
I just want to say you really fell down when it came to the pasta tray.
What do you mean? It's macaroni and cheese.
All right.
I have a library of pasta. Do you want me to bring out all the pastas and you can pick one? Do you want a rigatoni? You want orecchiette?
What do you think would go best with this?
That's why he chose this.
Well, I just want, now that we're reattacking, I want to make sure you still feel that way. All right, look, you get it.
Oh, I'm second guessing my choice.
Really?
No, elbows are great.
Well, why don't we get this going? I've got some turkey here that I've been sous videing. This is a commercial sous vide machine. You could use your leftover turkey, but I've got some turkey pieces. In addition to our mac, we're also gonna make a little turkey gravy and finish the top with a turkey gravy.
Whoa.
Won't that be nice?
It's a Thanksgiving meal done mac and cheese.
That's right.
You know what most people would say to do? Get some stuffing and bake it.
Breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
Breadcrumb stuffing?
I'm gonna fill the bottom of this pan with cranberries. And I'm also gonna pick out any that are really kind of not looking great. You're an expert at cranberry picking.
I'm not an expert at cranberry picking.
You are an expert.
And normally you'd cook cranberries in sugar. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna cook them in a little bit of water.
What do you normally do for Thanksgiving?
I usually go to a family friend's house, and there's usually 10 or 12 people. I've got turkey thighs, and I've also got turkey wings cooking.
I didn't want to mention it.
What's that?
You said I got turkey thighs. I said I didn't want to mention it.
Thighs have the most flavor. They're also gonna give us the most juice, which is really what I'm most concerned about because I gotta make that gravy. I've got a brand new OXO tool here. This is an OXO gravy separator, fat separator. It has a nozzle at the bottom that'll let out the juices but keep the fat in.
EJ really shines the juices and bloods.
That gang war between the juices and bloods.
When I was a kid, we always watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yep.
And then we always eat at 11 o'clock, which is super early.
Yeah.
I introduced the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade to Nina here.
I had never watched it. Now I'm like, we can't go anywhere until the parade's over.
It's a special television event that tells you, I'm not at work.
You gotta watch a specific channel. I think it's NBC. If you watch any of the other ones, they're positioned at different parts in the parade route and it's all crap.
She's got a point. There was one year where we watched the wrong channel for like,
we were like
2 hours.
We were like, this is boring. What is this? Where's all the performances?
I just wait for the football games to come on.
We wait for the dog show. And because the dog show always comes on after the parade, Best in Show has kind of become a Thanksgiving movie for us.
Oh yeah, definitely a Thanksgiving movie.
I also love American movie because there's one scene where it's Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Happy
man.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man. What do you have to say for yourself?
Nothing really.
What do you got in that bag?
Soda.
You look happier than hell, Jack.
Yeah, so do you.
Well, I ought to be, man. But you know that we don't.
Rocky, of course.
Rocky is great.
You want the bird? Go in the alley and eat the bird.
Oh.
Gloria's been really into peanuts. This Thanksgiving one, we've watched it a few times now this season. He just gets steamrolled in this thing. This Chuck Brown gets pounded.
Chaz Brown.
He gets a call from Peppermint Patty, and she just invites the town over. There's this moment where he's so defeated, he didn't have the spine to stop it.
And his sister accuses him of being wishy-washy.
Yeah, his sister's like, this is your fault.
It's your own fault because you're so wishy-washy.
You know that moment where you're feeling really despaired and somebody tries to start solving your problem for you?
Yeah.
Linus does that to Charlie. So Charlie's standing there by the phone going, I'm doomed. And Linus comes up to him and goes, well, wait a minute, what time do we need to get to your grandmother's house?
What time are you going over to your grandmother's, Charlie Brown?
I told Nina, I was like, if I was Charlie Brown, I'd just be like, Linus, I don't know. I don't know what time we need to get there. Linus asking productive questions and Charlie Brown just exhaling and not answering.
What's the goal with these cranberries? Do they have to become full-on cranberry sauce, or are
They
we making
need
a
to
sauce?
pop. Actually, strain them.
Stretch your cranberries right out. Give them all kinds of deadlines. Don't give them the tools they need to complete the task.
These are still going to be pretty bitter. The hope is that they will offset by the delicious cheeses we're going to use.
So then why put them in at all, right? Because it's Thanksgiving. What?
It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, to you, but to me it's Thursday, right?
You're gonna add complexity to the flavor. You don't just want all smooth, creamy cheese.
Yeah.
You want to appreciate.
Who doesn't want that?
It's like why you would smoke cheese. You're adding other notes.
You're making a hell of a point. A hell of a lot.
Did we salt that water?
Nina is real against salting pasta, even though Junt Labs has come out with some...
Did we not salt the pasta?
I don't know, did you or did you not?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
You did not salt it.
It's so bland. Throw it away. We'll do a new one.
What are you talking about? It's still pretty al dente. You have a chance here.
Oh no, Nina, I've ruined it.
Is that good for you, John? Or he normally measures Nina.
More. Okay.
Do you know how much salt is in your cheeses that you're putting in this thing?
Nina, salt is so good.
Do you ever do fancy cooking off camera?
Sometimes. I recently made some nice stuffed shells, for example.
Do you ever bring a dish to Thanksgiving or?
No, it's not really a thing that we do.
Yep, they just cook.
Yeah.
You show up, you eat.
It's the greatest.
I've certainly never been put in charge of food at Thanksgiving.
Frankie, can I give you a task?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can do all the work myself and Nina has to do all the rest?
I recruited Nina for this episode. Go ahead, tell me what you need.
I need this turkey separated. So you're gonna peel the skin off first, then separate the turkey off and put it in that little bowl. Well, I ruined the sauce. I'll make another one.
This is just like Charlie Brown. And there is a shitty moment, by the way, when Peppermint Patty first tries the meal that they've been working on, and she goes, "What's this?"
What's this?
Where are the cranberries? Where's the turkey? Where's the pumpkin pie?
You want to know where those things are? They're at my grandmother's house, where I was invited to go to the Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know what time I was going, but I whipped together some jelly beans, popcorn, and toast. For you, Peppermint Patty.
Sir.
Sir. You okay over there?
I'm pissed off. Because now we're behind. I feel like I'm on a British Baking Challenge.
Should we cut to commercial? With John minutes behind due to the botched bechamel.
Okay, and now we need like a reaction shot where you're like, and then I'm in the background going, oh God.
Yeah, can we shoot all that? Dramatic zoom in on me. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Maybe he just rack focuses. And then we need one of John going, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, it's all so fake now.
Oh shit. Well, I ruined the sauce. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nina, can you make the bechamel?
We're back from commercial. With John minutes behind, he decides to lean on the counter.
Now, cut that turkey into medium pieces.
Is this like busy work?
No, this is real work.
Just good turkey.
Yeah.
Nice and moist.
Yeah.
Most of the time when I have Thanksgiving turkeys, they're dry. You can't tell anyone.
No.
Can't admit it, but they're dry.
Sous vide at 151 for 24 hours.
Like, is that an acceptable piece? Like,
Yeah,
is that
a
what
little
you-
bigger.
I never would have guessed how often you use Rapid Max.
That looks great, Frankie. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom.
Not a lot of fat. See that? Just that little layer of fat.
Doesn't need too much separating.
No.
Just a trial separation.
Yeah. Because I want to reduce these turkey juices to get a more concentrated flavor. So I'm just going to take the juice, keeping the fat inside for now. That's looking beautiful, Nina.
I think so. Do you guys ever listen to NPR when they play the Butterball turkey line for people who call in?
Yes.
Thanksgiving
great.
emergencies. You can call in with your emergencies, like if you ruin a bechamel or stuffing.
Oh, that's crazy.
or,
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of people rush their Thanksgiving preparation?
Oh, I think so.
You know, they're just like, whatever.
We're going to start adding some cheese into that bechamel. Got 8 ounces of each cheese, Frankie.
When I was a kid, my dad always wanted me to say a prayer at the table. I never knew what to say, ever. I think I was supposed to be like, I'm happy that you're here. There was nothing scripted.
Yeah.
Like, I went to my mom about this issue when I was 6, and my mom was like, just say a poem then. I said some poem about November that we learned in school. Yeah. My dad was pissed.
He was pissed.
Wasn't he supposed to say a prayer? I'm like, Mom said I could do a poem.
Now, wasn't you gonna say a prayer?
No, Mom told me just to say a poem about November.
Oh.
In November, gusty gales, I'll flippy flop my flippy tail. I'll eat hot soup, I'll something, I don't know.
In November's gusty gale, I'll flippy flop my flippy tail. I'll spout hot soup. I'll be a whale, spouting once, spouting twice, spouting chicken soup with rice.
Yay, good for you.
A little ploppy, but we're gonna be okay.
The special baking dish is coming out.
Nina is doing such a great job. I want to give her Assistant of the Week award.
The prestigious Red Cow Assistant of the Week
I'm gonna
Award.
suck Nina's a little harder.
Hey, Frankie, that bumper sticker that I'm gonna get is going on your car, so you should be pretty
the
psyched.
bumper sticker that says, why don't we suck Nina's a little harder? You think you could, by the end of the show, get Nina's out of your mouth? I'll tell you what, man, I love Nina, and if she had I'd suck the hell out of it. Like I said, I love my wife, and I'd suck her if I had to.
You can see it's browned a little bit, EJ. We're gonna add in some flour.
Frankie, make with the quips.
Yeah, where's the quips?
Nina's quips. Yo, send me a quip.
A cheesy quip.
Gonna add a little bit more water to that.
I actually genuinely enjoyed last year's Thanksgiving special with the pumpkin pie and turkey gravy chips.
Yeah.
From Boulder Canyon.
I think about those chips sometimes.
You wake up in a cold sweat. Anna's like, what's wrong? And you're like, something that happened at work. He never even describes it to her.
Because she knows not to ask.
25 years ago, I had some damn fine chips. Are bechamel's in good shape?
Very nice.
How did you choose the cheeses?
It was a recommendation by the Wisconsin Cheese Foundation website.
Well, Brie is considered a good pairing with cranberries all the time.
Yeah, these cheeses are the best cheeses to go with cranberry.
No, the cranberries are gonna make this thing. It looks like white chocolate and cranberries.
It does.
Nina, I'm sorry to put you through so much work. You do so much for us already. You already cleaned the kitchen. I'm thank you for that, Nina.
You're gonna make Frankie all upset that he's not getting praised. He's gonna start talking about again.
Yeah, that's my way of rebelling. Thank you for cleaning the kitchen, Nana.
What? Why would there be like that kind of tone?
I guess that's what you say at the end.
I'll take over from here.
Whoa, it looks like Thanksgiving in that bitch. Mashed potatoes got to be one of my favorite.
Okay. Now we're gonna look at that jiggle.
Can we shoot it in slow motion? You could have these big bassy sounds as it jiggles.
So a Thanksgiving recipe without pumpkin.
Yeah, that is kind of what we did this year.
I like the cranberry instead.
The only time pumpkin really comes to the table is for the pumpkin pie. I suppose you have squash. With only minutes to spare, Junt foils his Mac.
It's heavy. Echo set timer, 20 minutes. I'm gonna finish the gravy. The gravy's not done yet.
Oh.
We'll see you in just a little bit. We're gonna have a delicious Thanksgiving mac. BRB.
Should we all say what we're thankful for? And is it gonna be mac and cheese from everybody?
Yes. Doesn't that look kind of nice, Frankie?
I think it looks pretty good. What do? You just take it and you just go whoosh.
Yeah, you just scoop it like a trough.
Just a little bit of gravy.
Okay, turkey.
It's suspiciously quiet in the kitchen.
Well, I have some complaints. First of all, I taste like no salt, basically. Like, it definitely needs salt. And I think it's because of the turkey.
Okay.
I'm tasting mostly turkey. I taste zero cheese. I can't taste cheese.
How's the cranberry working for you?
It's good. Cranberries, but it's very, very light. I can
Cranberries
barely
right on.
taste it. I'm tasting just turkey and plain pasta.
Okay.
That's what I'm tasting.
I like it. So you.
Yeah, but you...
The mac was specifically meant to not be super salty because we get a lot of sweet flavors.
Right.
The cheeses are sweeter.
Frankie, throw a little salt on yours. See if that improves it.
I'm sure it will.
Salt to taste.
It does kind of taste a little heavily of turkey.
It's good.
Not everything in life has to be super salty.
Says who?
Today only for the first time ever.
Okay, the salt helps a lot.
I agree the turkey is a little strong, right? I think the dominant flavor is actually turkey.
As a Thanksgiving mac, I think it's a success. It tastes like turkey and cranberries.
Maybe the turkey gravy is too much. Try a little without.
Well, look, you put a lot of effort into this. I think Matten's actually come over here and give it a try.
Have a ball. Tries a mac. Tell me it sucks.
How is it without the gravy?
It's okay. So Matt's giving it a shot. Want to eat it any slower, please?
It's a little hot. I've never had mac and cheese like this.
A turkey noodle casserole?
I like the journey it takes me on.
Yeah?
There's a lot of different...
What do you think, Zach?
Doesn't taste like a whole lot.
You're right. I think the Wisconsin recommendations for cheese with cranberries went a little light.
Yeah, I think...
Frankie wants the sharp cheese and we're working in the mild territory.
3 cheeses later, you ought to be able to taste some cheese.
You can.
It's not a sharp cheese.
All right. Look, I don't think this is anything against John. You know, he didn't invent the flavor of turkey.
It's okay. I accept my failure.
I don't dislike it, but I was expecting more from it.
This is a level of honesty you don't get at the Thanksgiving table. It was so moist. I liked how moist it was. It's always about how moist it was.
Yeah, it's very turkey-y.
Fine. I understand it's a failure. Just cancel the episode.
It's good. It's good.
I'm actually going to eat more.
It was edible.
It does need a little bit more of a cheese flavor.
You see I'm eating more because it's that good.
It's so good,
Maybe a little
John.
salami.
Please don't kill yourself.
Or us.
I'm going to fill up my thing and go sit down. I'm having a nice big portion because I like it.
This is just like when Charlie Brown got that call from Peppermint Patty. A phone call said, I'm coming over for Thanksgiving and I'm not going to appreciate the food.
I'm gonna put a little salt on this though.
You should, and you'll like it better.
So
Do we want to sign off?
Yeah, it's over.
Bye.
You guys are still rolling? I'm going to get a water.
Are you thankful, Mike?
Thankful that I want to eat on a $10 today.